police officers during Tuesday's protest against the finance bill. In what appears to be an escalation in the deployment of the so-called plainclothes police, tens of men without uniforms infiltrated crowds to pick out persons suspected to be heading to the anti-tax bill protests. And as Ayub Abdikadir reports, hundreds of peaceful and unarmed protesters were arrested in this manner by the plainclothes police.
They came out in opposition to the contentious proposals contained in the Finance Bill 2024. And Nairobi Central Business District was their orbit of operation. Chanting against a bill they billed punitive and calling for reforms. They had their share of a day filled with events and a goal to petition members of the National Assembly to reject the bill in totality. But police blocked them, breaking them up.
Say that if they come, allow them to do whatever they're doing.
And pushing some of them into awaiting vehicles. But pay attention to these plainclothes police officers. These are officers who had no identification or a label.
What have I done? Why are you arresting me?
Showing the officials of the National Police Service. The police action is, however, a violation of constitutional rights, especially on the procedure of arrest, with many of the police officers without an identity taking into custody some of the protesters. In some instances, using excessive force to break up lawful protests without notification, identifying themselves and issuing warnings to the protesters. It is a matter of concern, according to human rights groups, and a violation of constitutional rights. The lack of clear accountability measures raising concerns about the action by the National Police Service, especially during protests that under the Constitution are allowed. As calls for transparency and proper oversight amplifies to stave off human rights violations and police misconduct. Ayub Abdikadir.